Yo, it's your boy, The Ultimate Rage. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you check out the Joy Star EP. That outrageous EP is on its way. I'm telling you, it's coming soon. It's coming soon within a week. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for these masks to get finished and all that. And then I have the artwork and all that. And then it's going down. So very, very soon, I will keep you all posted. I'm sorry I haven't posted the last few days. I actually did record videos, but I thought better of uploading the videos because some of the things that I said in the videos were super inflammatory, because the first video I had made was me reacting to Donda. Like, I made a whole full-length video about the shit, and I said some crazy shit in there that might get me in mad trouble. So I'm like, you know what, let me not put that out. And then, but I did make a video about something that happened yesterday, and this is pretty much what I want to talk about in this video. So now that I'm a day removed and I'm calm about the shit, like, I can talk about it with a more level head. So long story short, so there's this clown. Yeah, if you seeing this, I'm talking to you, and please know you are a fucking clown, homie. You a clown. So check this. There's this clown from my high school, Jones College Prep. Shout out to my alma mater, South Side, you know what I'm saying, downtown, State and Harrison and all that. Shout out to Chance the Rapper, another alumnus. But anyway, so I never had a problem with this dude, ever. I never really talked much to dude, but I never had no issue with the dude. You know what I'm saying? I seen him at the 10-year anniversary. A gave him a shout, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really talking politics, but like I said, I never had an issue with this dude. Never. I never thought that there was any kind of bad blood or nothing. Like, I mean, literally no reason to dislike this dude. I always thought he was a cool dude from afar, you know what I'm saying? You know how you have people at your school, you see him around, you know, you think, you know, that might be a cool person, but you want to maybe hang out with him, but you don't want to just be like, hey, I'm a fanboy, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you think, hey, they seem like a cool person, maybe we could kick it. There's actually been people like that from my high school that I never kicked it with in high school, but that I'm cool with now and shit like that. It's crazy how stuff like that happens. And so, check this. We have a mutual friend who hits me up like a few weeks ago, right? Shout out my homie. I don't want to say his name because if I say his name, it's pretty much just going to let you know what the situation is. But anyway, you know who you are, B. So, I'm going to just say B. My homie B hits me up like, yo, I'm with the homie Jay. Say what's up. And so we get on the phone, hey, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So apparently Jade the Clown, that's what I'm gonna call him, Jade the Clown. Jade the Clown. What's up, Jay? What's up, homie? Homie the Clown, Jade the Clown. So Jade the Clown, he's gonna be the new character on the show. Jade the Clown starts talking to me. He's like, hey, bro, I got this podcast I'm trying to start. I want to get you on the episode. I'm like, I bet. I'm with it whenever. He's like, what's good for you? In the morning or the night? You know, Monday good for you? We set up a time of day, all that type of shit. And so after we get off the phone, B sends me Jay the Clown's number and is like, yo, hit him up. So I text Jay the Clown like, yo, this me, hit your boy, you know what I'm saying, lock me in. Never heard from the fucking dude. And I'm not trying to chase this nigga. I ain't chasing no random nigga podcast, nigga. It's not like you popping to no shit like that. And even if you was, I don't give a fuck no way. I don't need you, my nigga. But anyway, so here's what happens. So okay, that didn't happen. It's all gravy, you know, it's no problem with the dude at the time. So fast forward to yesterday. Now, check this. I'm an atheist through and through. I am avowed. I'm proud. And I'm proud because I have a brain. I'm proud because I'm not just going to let people just tell me what the fuck they want to tell me and just accept it like some clown. No. If you're going to make a claim to me, you got to actually demonstrate it to me. So, Anyway, so I made this post, one of my typical atheist posts, and it said something like, it was like a representative of all the major religions sitting at a table, and it said something like, all of these people are, trying to exclaim that their imaginary friend is the best one, something like that. Obviously the meme is more savvy than that, but essentially that's what it says. Like, it shows like a rabbi, it shows like a priest, a preacher, all these different people sitting next to each other, and like they're all arguing over which one has the better imaginary friend, right? And so, mind you, Jade the Clown never comments on my shit, never reacts to my shit. Like, I mean, every now and then he might say like a quick like, oh, that's crazy or something like that. But I mean, like, very rarely. Other than that, he don't never really be reacting to none of my shit. So, Jade the Clown decides to comment, and he says something like, oh, well, what would you like them to show? And I'm like, well, it would be nice if they had some fact-based evidence, something that was easily reproducible, that, independently verifiable, unambiguous, something that we all could accept. So then this clown comes at me like, well, that's one way of looking at it. I'm like, what you mean that's one way of looking at it? That's the only way to look at it. Like, if you're going to make a claim about any, especially an extraordinary claim, it helps to show extraordinary evidence. Especially if you're talking like your claim would improve the world. It would be so much better for the world if everybody accepted this nonsensical claim. All I'm doing is asking these motherfuckers to demonstrate it. So then the conversation starts going left. And it goes left because he starts talking about personal shit about me. Because, and I'll talk about this one day, but I went through some real shit. I'm really dealing with some shit right now. And like, see, here's the thing. Just as an aside. People, all you motherfuckers out there don't know me, my nigga. You don't know me. You don't know what the fuck a nigga going through, what the fuck a nigga been through, what I'm going through right now. I can tell you about all the type of shit I'm going through right now, the ups and downs, trials and tribulations, the reasons why I didn't upload that much, the things that I went, all that type of shit. If you're not one of my day ones, if you're not in my circle, I don't want to hear nothing about you talking shit about me and the shit that I went through and trying to belittle that shit. Because if you don't fucking know me, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Like, if you ain't never been through no shit, then you can't tell me what it's like going through it. Because the shit I went through was crazy. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it was the worst shit in the world. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, I'm like the most triumphant mother. No, I'm not saying none of that. I'm like, look, I went through a rough patch. I really went through a real rough patch. It was tough. But you're not finna belittle the shit because you don't like what the fuck I'm saying. So anyway, mind you, like I said, my homie B gave me this nigga number and shit, and he want to start talking crazy to me. So the thing about me, I'm not finna go back and forth with you on social media, especially if I got your direct information. Because once you start talking crazy to me, I'm gonna hit you up directly. And so I hit this nigga up, and I'm like, yo. First I called him, he's like, yo, who this? And I'm like, okay, I already see this shit finna go left. Because I sent you a text 3 weeks ago with my number, with my name, telling you lock me in. Clearly you didn't give a fuck about that. But you can't tell me it's not the right number because when I called you and you picked up, it's clearly you. You know what I'm saying? So clearly this nigga is in his feelings. Clearly this nigga got his panties in the bunch because he a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, you a bitch ass nigga, you clown ass nigga. So here's what happened. Long story short, the nigga started saying the same shit. The nigga said I was an attention whore. Why you gotta be bullying people with words online? All this fucking lame nonsense and shit. And so, like, here's how I am as a person when I enter any kind of debate, any kind of discussion. Look, first of all, I welcome debate. I welcome discussion. In fact, leave your thoughts below about what you think about this story once I'm done with the shit. But like, I'm only gonna allow you to say so much disrespect to me because look, I get it. You might be a theist, and I'm attacking your way of life. But here's the thing. I'm not going to attack you as a person. See, I have this thing that's called respect. Just because I don't respect the dumb shit that you think doesn't mean I'm going to start saying that you're a piece of shit and you're this and you're that and you're so dumb and you can't do. That's not me. See, to me, intelligent people are able to make their case without having to do all that shit. Because my case is so airtight, ain't nothing you can say to discredit my shit. You can't fucking say you got an argument that's better than mine, that I'm not making sense, that I can't justify what I'm saying, because everything that I say, I can back up. The problem is you ain't got shit. So I'm trying to have this conversation with him. I'm trying to have the religious debate with him, but at the same time, he's constantly on some disrespectful shit. So, as an example, like, you know, I'm telling them, yo, there's no evidence for the existence of God and all that type of stuff. So then he tried to be on some like, well, what about imagination? How do you there's no way to prove that. Are you saying imagination ain't real? And it's just like there's so much irony to that. Because I'm like, first of all, your imagination is a manifestation of your brain. It's not a quantifiable physical thing that exists in and of itself. If you didn't have a body, your imagination would not exist, my nigga. And your imagination is not a thing. It's not a physical thing. It's not a this. It's not a something. It's a part of your brain, your thoughts, your mind. But I'm like, are you trying to say that God only exists in people's imagination? Because that's what I'm saying. So if you're saying that, then we agree. And it's like, pretty much he's playing, you know how theists are. They play these word games. They go around in circles. They reach for everything other than what the fuck has to do with proving their point. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, what about the imagination? So I'm like, why don't you ask a neurologist or something, a neuroscientist? The people whose jobs it is to know that because they do the research. And of course they do the incredibly, like, callous, like, oh, well, I'm asking you. I'm like, why should I have to answer that? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? And that's another thing. They want you, like, these are the tactics that I can't stand from theists. Because I'm literally talking about a specific thing. If you believe God exists, demonstrate it. It's really that simple. It's like if I tell you that remote controls exist, here you go. A fucking remote control. Now, we ain't got to worry about whether or not remote controls exist, because now I just showed you one. And I can show you more. I got a whole thing of them right over here. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking, anything, any object that you can think of. You know what I'm saying? You got fucking peppers and shit. Got fucking supplements and shit. I mean, what the fuck? These are things that we don't have to describe exist. Because if I make a claim that this exists, here's the thing. Now we ain't got to have a conversation about that no more. Now we can actually have more productive conversations about whether or not this thing is a good thing, is it an effective thing, should I get the thing, should you get the thing, maybe the thing isn't better, is there something better than that thing? We don't have to have those conversations. You're still stuck on you can't demonstrate the existence of a God. And so this nigga literally said I'm a piece of shit multiple times. He said I was a piece of shit. He said I was an attention whore. Because and another thing is, like, I told him I don't believe in anything because I accept data and facts. Why do I need to believe shit when there's actual data and facts and evidence and logic and reason? I don't need to believe something. And if I do believe something, I will tell you straight up, yo, I'm not asserting it as true. Like, as an example, I subscribe to the many worlds hypothesis as of right now. I'm not going to sit here and defend it to the death. No, the many worlds hypothesis is totally true, and you must believe it, because if not, I'm going to fucking kill you, or you're going to go to hell, or some stupid shit like that. I'm not wedded to the idea. I like it. It seems plausible, but I'm not a physicist. So I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, as a physicist who was an expert in the field, I can guarantee, based on my research, that That's plausible, or it's implausible, or it's kind of plausible, but this thing over here is even better. Actually, the Copenhagen interpretation is better, or the E8 lattice hypothesis is better, or string theory is better, or the simulation hypothesis is better, or maybe there is a God. All I say is demonstrate it. Demonstrate it. All of that fuck shit that you was talking about, and you still ain't demonstrated your God. That's what's so pathetic about you theists out there. You can come in the comments and say whatever the fuck you want. You can say whatever you want about me. Say, you know what I'm saying? There was some troll talking about my weight in these videos, all type of shit. Look, say what you want. It don't matter to me. At the end of the day, you still can't demonstrate the truth of your claim at all. You're a fucking clown, Jay. I lost mad respect for you, my dude. For real. Because they ain't even have to be all that. So that's why after he just kept saying I'm a piece of shit because I won't let people believe in delusions, I called him a bitch-ass nigga and hung up on the stupid ass. He gonna try to call me back. Did you think I was gonna pick up or some shit? Like, I'm gonna be like, yeah, what's going on, bro? So that you can fucking tell me some more stupid, disrespectful ass shit? You got me fucked up, bro. All you motherfuckers out there, straight like this. We can talk about anything. It don't matter what it is. You want to talk about feminism. You want to talk about racial injustice, the prison industrial complex, aliens, the fucking candy man that just came. Whatever. It don't matter. We can talk about anything. But if you don't respect me, I ain't finna respect you. And I have no problem calling any of you bitch-ass niggas out. I have no problem calling you a bitch-ass nigga at all. If you get on some bitch-ass shit. Because I'm not with that. I'm not finna go back and forth with you on social media. You feel what I'm saying? If you really believe what you have to say, okay, demonstrate it. If you can't, get the fuck out of my face, fam. Move the fuck around. Go somewhere else. Cry like a little bitch on your mama couch or wherever the fuck you staying at. Because I ain't got time for you weak ass niggas out here. See, this is the reason why I do what I do. Because these clowns are out here. That's what lets me know I'm doing something right. Because I never had no issue with this nigga. I mean, I literally had no idea that he even felt this way. He came out the woodworks with that shit. And I'm like, see, this is the reason why I do what I do. Because you clowns are out here thinking that y'all are the shit and that you're going to stop me. Nigga, I'm just barely getting started. This shit finna be a movement. We finna change the world out here. Because we're going to start forcing people to have to actually demonstrate the truth of their claims. You're actually now being subjected to scrutiny. Christianity had 2,000 motherfucking years to prove their fucking point. The time is up. The jig is up. We're done. And to me, the germ that's out here right now further disproves your religious nonsense. All that talk, all that no weapon formed against me, all that Jesus is my savior, y'all motherfuckers still getting the germ and dying from it. Or suffering from it. Acting like y'all know better than the scientists that's doing the work. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say our government is perfect. Look, I'm a black man in America, particularly in Chicago. You really think I got love for the government? Come on, man. The fuck you take me for? Seriously. But at the same time, all that clown shit y'all niggas is on, I ain't with none of that shit. Move around with that crap. Whatever we're talking about, we're in an age where we can now interact with everybody. So now you can't cap no more. All of you motherfuckers out here that's out here capping, you getting exposed. Straight like that. All the stupid shit, the goofy shit, the nonsense is getting exposed. You know how, like, back in the day, you would have all these kung fu masters, and they have all their students coming up, and they do stupid shit like this, and they all falling all over as if these kung fu masters got all these superpowers and shit. But you put them up against the motherfucking real MMA fighter, these kung fu masters get they ass whooped, because they fucking capping. And that's how this shit is gonna go with atheism and religion. If your religion doesn't hold up, sorry, We doing away with that shit. And if you got a problem with it, prove your point. That's what's so sad. It's so easy. You could really seriously shut all of us the fuck up if you would just prove your point. Demonstrate your God to be real. We can't even get to anything else, any other doctrine, any other theology. Y'all, we can't even get past the first part, the first point. If there's a God that exists in that, you can't even get past that. How are you talking about all these qualities, all the things that God wants and needs, the things that this motherfucker told you, and how this fool interacts with the world, but you can't even demonstrate that this motherfucker is even real? This is how sad things are. My dad literally told me, yeah, you probably shouldn't be mentioning the atheism thing. That's not going to be good for the business. It's good for making money. I call cap on that. And I love my dad, but I feel like the reason why I have to be open about this shit is so that people in the world know that there's people like me that exist. A man from the south side of Chicago who sees all the craziness, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick of the crap. I'm sick of people losing their lives. I'm sick of people wasting their lives. I'm sick of people wasting their time and value and not contributing positively to society because they want to waste their time on this delusion. You feel what I'm saying? If the shit was actually helpful, wouldn't we be in a much better place than we are now? If Jesus was really that helpful to us, if he was really that beneficial to us, then why are we at the bottom of pretty much every major statistical category? We're all the most illiterate. We're the most impoverished. You know what I'm saying? Our life expectancy is the lowest. I mean, literally in every way. We're not getting married. The marriages ain't lasting. We're getting the most divorces. All that shit. Single parent households. Jesus ain't helping us with none of that. When will y'all get it through your thick fucking skulls? He's not coming back. He's not gonna help you. He don't exist. He don't interact with you. He don't talk to you. You ain't even got his IG. You ain't even got his fucking phone number, and you telling me that you talk to this motherfucker. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. So I'm gonna say it like this. You gotta be careful interacting with a lot of these fools out here. Because, look, I never would have thought this dude, Jade the Clown, would actually come at me like that. And then, when I gave him multiple opportunities to dial that shit back and try to have a conversation like an adult, but he straight up was adamant about he is diametrically opposed to me. Which, you know what? That's cool, bro. Get the fuck out my face, you a bitch ass nigga. And all you motherfuckers out there that think that he's cool, you a bitch too. I can't stand none of you goofy motherfuckers out here. I try to be real respectful with people, and I try not to take this route with people. I really, really try to be the bigger man, to try to be above the fray. But guess what? You keep pushing my buttons, I will get just as petty as anybody else. In fact, because I have such a way with the words, if you thought that shit was me being offensive, you ain't heard nothing, bro. I mean, I'm the type of dude that when I really want to get vicious, my aim is to make you want to take yourself out, bro. That's how vicious I am with the words. This is me being nice, bro. For real. Like, I have a very vast vocabulary, and I know exactly the type of shit that I can say to you that's going to make you really hate yourself. But I'm not here for the hate. I'm here to spread love because I'm tired of the fuck shit. And it trips me out how people have these visceral reactions to me trying to tell the truth. And all I'm asking you is demonstrate your point. Just demonstrate your point. I'm not convinced. And that's why I'm going on the offensive, because y'all ain't got nothing, and it's time to put y'all to bed. Jesus ain't coming back. Christianity and all religions are on their way out because they're showing that they are useless. They do not make the world a better place. They are not conducive to a well-functioning society. In fact, I would say the opposite. The most well-functioning societies in the world right now are the least religious. If you look at the peace index, the global peace index at visionsofhumanity.org, you will see The U.S. is damn near at the fucking bottom. We're literally 122. We're ranked 122 out of 163 countries in terms of peace. That is failing. And we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world. What the fuck makes us so great? Nothing. We are trash. We are trash. Our country is trash. But you know what? I'm not going nowhere. Because we can do so much better than this. We can do so much better than this. And I know I'm causing a major disruption, but you know what? That's what we need in this world. We need to cause disruption because I'm not down with all this dysfunction. It's too much nonsense in the world. I'm seeing too much mental disability. I'm seeing too much homelessness, poverty, hunger, rape, incest. I mean, just the whole gamut. I'm done. I'm done with the shit. It's time that we get on the offensive and we get this nonsense the fuck out of here. And the people like Jade the Clown, they gonna come out the woodworks. People you would have never thought that would be on some hate shit. And it's so funny because what am I doing? I'm waking people up from a delusion. People are so stuck on their delusions that you will value your delusion over actual human lives. And I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that at all. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I can't we ain't gonna save everybody. We can't. There are too many people that are just gonna stay stuck on their nonsense. But all I can do is play my part. That's why I'm coming with the outrageous EP. That's what that's about. We should be able to have these conversations without it devolving into name calling and fucking, dick measuring and shit like that. Like, why gotta even be all that? We are all we got. Why do you think I'm so fiery? Because I love you people out there. I do not want to see this world go to shit. And I don't believe that we're doomed and all this type of shit. Fuck that. I always tell people, if black people can make it out of slavery, we can do anything. That's the reason why I always mention it. Because I ain't with none of that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in the one song that I got, in the intro, there's this clip from this movie, Salvatore Giuliano, the Sicilian. And there's this one character, he's like, you could take my money, you could take my life, but you could never be me. And it's not even about me. That's what's so crazy. Like, I don't do this shit for me. I do this shit for us as a society. Because I believe we can do so much better than this, and we have the capability to do it. We just need to do it. We need the willpower. We need to get out of this nonsense. In order to do that, we have to start with being reasonable. It's not going to happen if we sit and pray and hope the shit magically works. People have tried that for 2,000 years. It ain't work. Motherfuckers need to get up and get to it. So that's why I'm getting to it. So, again, be on the lookout for that outrageous CP. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time, yo. Shout out to my boy Sonato. I'm telling you, it's sounding good. I heard some of the tracks. I made a couple mistakes on the mixing, so hopefully he's able to hook them up real quick. And I'm telling you, soon as I get that shit back, I'm uploading that shit and trying to get that out there as soon as possible, ASAP. So, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you hit that follow, that subscription bell, all that type stuff. You know me, at the Ultimate Rage. And once again, make sure you hit that Joey P Star EP. Star EP from Joey P. Available YouTube Music, Apple Music, Spotify, whenever you get your streaming platforms. It's your boy, OD9 is coming soon. It's coming soon. Please believe that. I'm that nigga. Me and my team is them boys, and we're about to hit you majorly hard. So stay tuned for all that shit. I'm going to keep y'all posted. I'm going to keep it coming, and we're going to make this shit happen. Let's make the world a better place, and let's bring some sense to this ridiculously soon-to-be God-forsaken nation. Let's go.